The Play Plus program is the career advancement program for all professional cricketers in South Africa, both male and female. And ultimately what we want for players is to be developed holistically, but also to be looked after in terms of their general well-being.
There it is, LBW shot and given. He's got another one.
We understand that the cricket players and a lot of their life is taken up with cricket and training and competing, but they're also people. And so how do we help manage all the different areas in their life that they're flourishing, not just on the field, but also off the field?
Life's all about choices, and for athletes it's no different. And I think it's crucial that athletes understand their journeys, they understand that there's multiple versions of success, that they look for chasing the version that's right for them. And the only way that's possible is by understanding your journey, working towards something, and actually looking at opening as many doors as possible rather than finding one specific solution.
The program services fall under a couple of pillars, those being financial wellness. They make most of their money in their 20s, so how they manage their money when they're fairly young and earning perhaps more than what their peers would be earning is a critical discussion that we have with players. And also, where relevant, we signpost them to professional services, so those being tax advisors or registered financial advisors in our network.
The financial landscape for cricketers has definitely changed. There's been a lot more opportunities. Guys are earning a lot more money in short spaces of time. So I think it can be a big shock, especially to young players who maybe haven't been exposed to that type of money. At the end of the day, you have to be able to handle your finances. You need to know how to budget. You need to know, obviously, not to overspend, not to create debt. All the basics where I think maybe in school they don't really teach you. They teach you how to count, but they don't teach you the systems of life.
We also look at the physical wellness of a player. Their body is their tool of trade. They need to be healthy to be selected and to perform at their best. And to that end, we've got healthcare insurance for players. We have a sponsor in Momentum Health that plows back quite a bit of money that allows us to offer even more subsidies and services in the healthcare space to players. We also offer mental wellness education and training for the players. It's been a long journey breaking the taboo of mental wellness in professional sport, but a very worthwhile one where we have seen players talk more openly about their mental health struggles. But also we want players to be proactive in understanding and fostering positive mental health so that it doesn't come to those red flag scenarios where we have to make a referral to a specialist. The other leg of our program is the professional cricketer education, where we offer some bespoke content for players that they need to be across that is industry specific to them. There we have online courses that deal with things like anti-corruption, anti-doping, playing for a new team, life on tour, and social media for professional athletes, just to name a few.
So the PDM role, you're really there to support the player in the best way possible. Not, as I said, just as a cricket player, but as a person. And so our role is not on-field performance, it's everything outside of that. And really each PDM is going to have a different relationship with the players, different relationship with the team. And I think it's really understanding and getting to know your players and then knowing what support they need and then finding how you can get that from them.
It's important for us in shaping what we do and how we deliver various services and benefits to be relevant. And that relevance really rests on a couple of things. We look at the data from player engagement. Ultimately, we need to be looking at what the players' needs are and meeting those needs in various ways. And then we also look at things like international best practice, where we have collaborations with various institutions and programs. And we have some research projects where we survey players and we look at what the feedback is. We have it scientifically done so that we use that data set to again go back and review what we're doing.
I don't think many people understand how tough the world of high-level sport is. One of the key ways I've seen people make it slightly easier is by just broadening their identity. I think there's so much pressure to being all in on something. Then you kind of have to be successful. In that, athletes must realize they're in charge of that definition. They mustn't have their success defined by other people, by society. They're in charge. And if that for them looks like playing for 2-3 years and then doing something else, that is their big success. But there's many, many doors that will say success on it. Athletes need to find what's right for them and walk through that door, and not have someone else tell them which door they should be walking through. We have a bursary scheme that's attached to our formal education. There's a couple of reasons we have it. One is education in South Africa is expensive, and we don't want that to be a barrier to players studying. And two, we use it as a way to incentivize players to make the most of their studies.
I first heard about SACA when I got my first contract. I was 17 then. At first it was very difficult to understand because you don't really know too much then. It was more kind of like your parents trying to explain to you. But from what I could understand is obviously this adult world, if you could call it that, and there were a lot of options and a lot of decisions. To me it was like a lot of opportunity and a lot of things to learn. The first time I really got to do with Player Plus was obviously through studying. They helped me through undergrad, they helped me through honours, masters as well. So it's been a good 8-year journey. A lot of students obviously after they've studied, sit with like financial debt, which is not great. Whereas I at least don't have that worry now, and I think that's a massive positive. I think there's a lot of amazing programs and initiatives that they run that is all geared towards helping you while you're playing cricket, developing you while you're playing cricket so that you are a better person for it after cricket and can kind of take care of yourself after cricket.